Hello, everyone. Today we'll be budgeting our paycheck for the first paycheck of July. This was from the 3rd of July. I actually got it on the 1st, so we're going to be also inputting some transactions that have already occurred this beginning of the month. So we're going to be seeing our like budgeted versus our actual, at least for this first week of the month. So come along and we'll get started. Right now, I'm using a new spreadsheet that I actually bought off Etsy because I wanted a little bit more variance and ability to change my budgeting that I didn't have with my previous one. So I inputted some of my datas from my previous one into this one just so I can have a little basis of it. But hopefully this is what I'm going to be using from now on, and hopefully I like it. So right now what we see is my expected budget for July, and this month we do get paid, or I get paid 3 times this month. So I'm expected around 2,500 per paycheck. This is on average what I usually get. I can go a little bit below or a little bit higher. So on average, 2,500. And one thing that I have to keep in mind this month is that that third paycheck on the 31st is going to be basically my first paycheck of August. So we'll focus on the first paycheck of this month, which is the 3rd, and it does have a little paycheck by paycheck spreadsheet as well. So this is what we're going to be doing for this first paycheck. And even though we got paid technically on the 3rd, it hits my account on the 1st, on Wednesday, even though I do get paid on that Friday. So my budget is from the 1st to the 14th, and expected, again, these are our numbers with 2,500. My mortgage, actually, this is half of my mortgage, and then whatever bills I have at the beginning of the month. So we're going to be inputting that now through this like transaction page. Also, if you hear anything, my dog is right below my desk, so he's like taking a snooze. But basically we're gonna be doing this right here where it has upcoming payments, and I really do think it's neat that basically it has everything that I'm going to be paying for the end of the year and beyond. So two things for this. My phone bill, I pay it the first of the month, basically because I'm on a family plan with my mom, so I pay her. I actually don't know when it's due, but I know for the month of July or whatever month I'm paying her that she gets it on the 1st. So my phone and my car insurance are both under my parents' plan, and I just pay it directly to my mom on the 1st. And then I also have a chapbook subscription, which I got when it was on sale, and I just haven't canceled it. So that's what that is. That also comes on the 1st. And Canva, similar thing. I designed like a invitation for my family, my friend's birthday, and I just never canceled it, so I am paying that. I should probably cancel it soon, but that is also something that came out on the 2nd. And it's also something that happened. I did get paid for my W-2 job. It wasn't 2,500, so on this section, which I find completely like neat, is that you can actually input what the amount is that you got paid, and it updates it on the other side. So I actually find that really like neat. And if you come here, it actually tells you, you see the reel, it like updates the budget basically. So from doing that, basically you can see here the phone and car insurance has been paid off. And then in terms of subscriptions as well, it's paid off here. So I find that really, really neat, and I'm really excited about this budget spreadsheet. And then some things actually did come up at the beginning of the month. So we're going to be putting our transactions as well. Basically, the major thing that happened, my HVAC was leaking, and then I had to call an emergency, like, HVAC technician basically to come and see it at the house. He was a family friend, so he only charged me 175, but because it was so last minute, like he came the next day, I did give him 200. So, we'll be inputting all the transactions as well. So that was on the first. The amount was 200. And then the subcategory, I think I'm gonna put this as household. Basically this category for house is like a sinking fund of sorts. So, but like household is what I consider like I'm spending during the month for the house. And then honestly, I have noticed that you can like put these here, but I'm not gonna fill that out right now. And then on top of that, on the first, I also bought an extraction tool for like my nose, basically just to clean my nose, and some face masks. So I will put that under like beauty category as well. And then on the second, I got a portable fan from Home Depot for the house. Basically, like I said, one of the pipes flooded. Basically, the condenser or the condensation pipe that drains the pipe that drains the condensation like overflowed. And I bought a fan so I could put and dry the floor really well. So, because I have vinyl, I don't want to get any issues. So I also got that as well. And then when I was out buying stuff for Home Depot, I left my house without eating, which means that I do have an eating out expense from Taco Bell. So yeah. And then last transaction I did as of now is my contribution to my IRA that I'm gonna be basically contributing this month. So this I actually don't wait until the end of the month, because if I wait for the end of the month, I'm just gonna use those $128 for anything I can think of. So I usually do it as soon as I, you know, get the money so I don't spend it. And honestly, I think mm, I might fill this out as well, the description, so I know what that was for. And face masks, this was portable fan. And honestly, I was thinking of renting a portable fan, but it ended up being better for me to just buy it, to be honest. So that's what that was. Taco Bell. And then this is my 2026 contribution. Okay. And then the really neat thing is, like I said, it basically auto-populates this to the paycheck budget. So as of now, my bills are doing okay. I'm not going over, but you can see that as of now, my expenses have been 524, and it just happened, like the beginning of the month just started. So honestly, I'm not mad at it. I had to fix that. And what I'm probably gonna end up doing, I'm just probably not gonna buy a supplement. I have all my supplements pretty like even right now, so I might not buy it for this paycheck and then just move that. Assume that money goes to that basically. Maybe I'll put the rest of the eating out money to that. So I'm not mad at it right now, and I'm not worried that I'm gonna go too over. Worst case scenario, I do have some money on my house fund in my sinking fund. So if I am over at the end of the month in my household budget, I will just move some money for that as well. And then basically like this area is completely done. This is like what I have left to spend for the rest of these 2 weeks, 258. And then I really do like where it basically gives you this pie chart of like what you've been spending throughout, and then what day you're like spending on basically. And then these are all the transactions populated, like auto-populated from like the other tabs that we just went on. And yeah, so currently this is my budget, I probably, like I said, I might switch this honestly even now just so I could have that. Oh well, no, not that one. This one for like 100, and then that only puts me like 162 over right now. And yeah, so I think I'm just gonna leave that as is. I think I did have some numbers as well where like that we're already planning with my real budget numbers, but that's because I see my budget way faster. But from now on, it should be more even. But yeah, thank you guys for joining along. Hopefully, you continue to spread some love. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.